I read the close-knit review here and looked up. Found another great review. Woman giving me the finger. I need to check this book out, dude. Maybe buying the correct battery would help. Don't get this for your smoke detectors. Bought them for the smoke detector, did not fit. You couldn't just double check the batteries that were in there for the size? They're on there. They're right there. The smell is purely of lemongrass. I bought it through others' recommendations, but it's not working for me. By the way, the bottle gives off quite a good attraction. Good marketing. Finally found one in the wild. 5 stars. Looks good. Haven't used it yet, so I don't know if it meet expectations yet. I hope you can't change your review now. A review for a bamboo body pillow. So much better than laying with a person. So comfortable. I sleep on my side and it feels so much better when I have my leg up on a pillow. It prevents pain in my hip. As it's a much better bedmate than my ex-husband, it doesn't tell me I'm ugly or worthless. Thank God they're your ex-husband, right? Will they work on my chimp for roleplay? Please be aware, chimps have the approximate strength of 10 grown men. They could snap these just before they snapped your neck. If you're, excited before attempting to put them on, it may not be your neck that gets snapped first, as in, off, if you take my meaning. Chimps are also very intelligent. You may find these cuffs on your own wrists. If so, God help you, since the payback may be a bit more than you bargained for. Do the words hide the banana mean anything to you? Sure hope you meant champ or even chump. Or maybe it was 2 chimps role-playing and you're just buying the cuffs for them as an anniversary gift. Yeah, that's it. Now I feel better. I'm just trying to buy a bicycle seat. Oh god, what's the question? I've noticed that this seat has a hole in it. Is that where my scrotum is supposed to dangle when I'm riding my bicycle? In an answer to your question, it depends on whether you'll be riding naked or not. Not knowing how low your scrotum dangles or how the rest of your body is in proportion, I can't really answer. I've only been wearing comfortable clothes and can say with confidence that I don't suffer from crushed nuts compared to other seats that I've ridden on. I hope I have this reaction when my chain shows up. I discovered a deep brown package that I simply knew was filled with the promise of joy and a deep spiritual light of the Enochian angels, or Enochian angels. What a glorious, sun-laden, cherry-blossom-filled day it was when, after I hiked the long and arduous trek to the camp office mezzanine, I discovered a deep brown package that I simply knew was filled with the promise of joy and a deep spiritual light of the Enochian angels. Truly, when I respectfully and rejoicingly placed the package on the Amazonian altar in the hidden dungeon temple beneath my desk, I proceeded to raise the holy blade of Saint Caraway, slicing oh so shallowly into the blessed tape seal to reveal the golden links of this hallowed safety chain. And lo, the cherubs were praising in harmony. The seraphim of the neither world chorused a deep and throaty hum of anticipation, magic, and innumerable joys and fears. It rose before me of its own volition, blasting my third eye to disassociation with its iridescent safety ray, and draped itself sensually across the path of darkness, protecting my friends and family's physical and astral bodies from the dangers of this dark planet. What the hell was this for? Oh, whew! Thank God there was an image afterwards. A chain. It's a plastic chain. David won't let this dress ruin him. It's just too big. I wear a small size. I got a medium size and it's way too big. Got it yesterday. I hate returning merchandise, so I guess I screwed up. Huh? If I hear your voice, I'll make it to the end of the tunnel. I just wanted to know what's going to be there for me. Probably nobody. Pity party? Oh, not going there. Why did it turn into Silent Hill dialogue that quickly? USB, wall charger, LED light-up port, travel, AC, power, blah, 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 buzzwords. My wife and I can now charge all of our devices simultaneously. Now all we fight about is her crippling alcoholism and my unhealthy obsession with Dakota Fanning. This was in 2014. Hang on. Okay, never mind. I had a very, very different idea about how old Dakota Fanning was in my head. Mini 2.4 GHz wireless keyboard with trackball. Good device. Thank you, China's superior race. In my opinion, is China, you see how they thrive, right? Brilliant people, world-class engineers, and civil engineering-owned space station. How to make this Phoneker Mini 2.4 GHz wireless keyboard with trackball mouse scroll wheel for PC, pad, Xbox 360, PS3 better is you would build a built-in rechargeable battery now if sending someone to Mars. Lots of stuff I'm not gonna read. What? Are you okay? Do you need help? Good mug. Very muggy. Was skeptical to buy because of the typo in the advert, but I did it anyway. The mug is very good. Someone here said it wasn't leak-proof, but it is. Just screw it on right. This is my new favorite travel mug. It's black, like my soul. I only have one problem with this muggy mug. That being, I was given a 14-ounce mug and didn't realize until my return window was up. How could you know that, I hear you ask? Well, silly, I bought a coffee maker because of my new mug, and it takes 14 ounces of water maximum. If I put any more juice in this mug, it will spill out of the sides. I know I need a better coffee maker, but that isn't the point. It's not? I rate this mug 4 out of 5. And hey, not bad to balance. Bro didn't use it, but still wrote a review. Since it's too cold outside to do any yard work, I've not opened these and mixed up any yet but one. Oh, I see, and not you people need to put more punctuation in your stuff. I think using this will be cheaper than buying True Fuel and better for my machines based on a few videos. God damn it. Oil. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Review of a whetstone for sharpening knives. This stone changed my life. I was a normal dude living a terrible life, but one day I figured that enough was enough and I should at least have sharp kitchen knives. So, I bought this, and holy macaroni did my knives get so sharp that I figured that they shouldn't be the sharpest looking things in my household. I started working out, wearing better looking clothes. When my boss complained that it was too difficult to cut slim tomato slices, I offered to sharpen his knives for him. It's led me down a path of actually trying to progress at work, and within months, I ended up earning 3 times as much as I did before. At this point, I realized that I'm far better than the girlfriend I've settled for and dumped her to start Tinder again. All of the pictures contained me and my whetstones. Within minutes, I had over 500 matches, and within a month, I was engaged to a model. The only thing I'm afraid of at this point in my life is that my stones will wear out, and these will no longer be available. Then buy like 20. Do the Mr. Megorium thing. If you love it enough, buy enough to last you the rest of your life. And when you get to the last one, you know it's time to go home. Okay, we got a 3-pack of smoke alarms. Does not work on dogs. Cat, yes, but feel like something was missing. Damn straw mats. Smells like a farmyard. This product arrived with a strong stench of farm. It's straw! I brought this down to the park to have a romantic picnic with the missus, but what was supposed to be a dreamy frolic amongst 2 consenting adults turned into what felt like a hay-induced nightmare. This inconvenience can only be compounded by the lack of length and width of the mat, which is sadly lacking. This meant we could not canoodle side by side as previously thought. We risked our extremities being soaked and soiled by the damp grass. The designer of this product should take cues and lessons from the national statistics for the average height of adults in the UK. Might as well save yourself some money and check out your local cheap shop that seems to sell everything but the kitchen sink. They're usually about $3 in there. You ordered a hay mat and got annoyed that it smelled like hay? I don't know enough to comment on the substance of the book, but I do know it's poorly written. So much so that one can barely understand what the author's trying to say. How are comments like this allowed? How is this allowed? They admitted that they have no idea what's in there. I know how he feels. Life does suck. So good they discontinued them. Why do they do this? Every time I find something decent, they disappear. Chewy, tiramisu, pizza, headphones, cycling shoes, even my wife, my house, and eventually my health. Now my mind is going along with my teeth. I hate my life. Not helpful, Terrence. Is the size guide accurate? I'm 6 foot, slim build female. What size would you recommend? 9 inch. Haha, I f***ing get it. You're really funny. Terrible. I put these in my printer. I bought them before with no issue. And my printer tells me they are previously used and they won't communicate with my printer. Now I'm getting a low ink level message on these supposedly new cartridges. Printers are the worst thing in the world. They are so bad. A review for the movie Bedeviled? Fill an ice cream cone all the way up with ketchup and take the biggest bite you can out of it. It was kinda like that. Love this! We have 27 cats, and this particular brand helps keep the intense smell of ammonia down so I don't have an asthma attack every time I breathe. This litter is so easy to get out, you don't even need a scoop. I just use my hands, and it's really effective. And it doesn't leave skid marks on my hands when scooping. Okay, well, see, you've got a completely different issue that none of us can help you with. Use with caution. Whatever amount of this tape you're about to use, it's too much. Unless it's something you never want to come off for the rest of eternity. If you've got a mummy's tomb to seal, this is the tape you want for the job. If there's an earthquake in California is about to fall off into the Pacific Ocean, the government had better use this stuff to keep it in place. Had Abraham Lincoln used this tape in 1860, the South would not have been able to secede. This stuff is so strong, it transcends the physical realm. It'll keep your relationship together. If your boyfriend's about to leave you, just take this out of the drawer and show it to him. You don't even need to apply it. Its power is so strong, he'll be unable to leave you. This tape creates a bond that cannot be broken. Use with caution. Review under 4 kilo kettlebell, not kettleball, excuse me. It was just too lightweight. A total waste of money. Review for a casual daddle saddle? Horse saddle for dads. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I wore this into town yesterday, whereupon a woman took it upon herself to start stroking my nose and feeding me sugar cubes. This in itself wasn't the problem. However, when her grandson, a plump child by the name of Henry, decided to mount the daddle without any forewarning, I was obviously alarmed. In a blind panic, I'm sorry to say, I reared up and threw poor Henry, which caused him to collide quite bodily with his dear old grandma, who, in turn, fell through the window of a nearby Costa coffee shop. I am now facing 2 counts of assault, 1 count of vandalism, and a hefty repair bill for a 12-foot by 8-foot window. Not to mention therapy for little Henry and a hip replacement for Grandma. Henry's face now resembles a shredded cabbage. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Again, I don't know why you gave it a low rating. These funny little stories sure are interesting, but why is the product bad? Person bought airsoft gun and complained about it being an airsoft gun, not a child's toy. Originally purchased this item as a prop for a Halloween costume for our teenage son. When it arrived, I realized this is an actual pellet gun and should never be used as any type of toy. I am sorry, but I feel like airsoft has always... Okay, it hasn't always been for kids. Obviously, it has not always been for kids. But you know what I mean, right? Kind of is a toy in some ways. Although I guess if we watch Christmas Story, which used BBs, which could arguably be more dangerous, I don't know. It's all stupid. Are these headphones vegan? Animals are tasty. Okay. Plastic is made from dead dinosaurs, so no, this isn't vegan. Oh, never heard that one before, I'll be honest with you. From what I understand, these are also available in a carnivore version. Downside of this is that most people have reported having their ears chewed off. Vegetarian. Positively vegetarian. I not believe they are. I've been using many computer mice to spread my ketchup on drywall, and this is by far the best one. You apply the ketchup generously on the optical sensor and gently across the drywall surface in small circular motions. It does this with ease, and when your drywall is ready, the Logitech G604 screams to remind you at 656 dB. When you're not using it, the Logitech G604 comes with a storage bag shaped as a sock that you can clip to your socks or nostrils. By far the best computer mouse you can use to spread ketchup. Another nice feature is the pancake cooker mechanism. You simply press the pancakes you're cooking using your Logitech mouse, and in seconds you're ready to enjoy. To clean your mouse, you simply reset the settings on your computer. Make sure your mouse doesn't point north. If you leave it pointing north, Logitech voids your warranty. They recommend you flip the mouse upside down or simply throw it at the ceiling when not in use. Good to know I haven't been doing that with mine. I'm not sure what the product was. No longer available. Easier than grave robbing. My old back ain't what it used to be. Digging all night knocks me out for days. It looks good for the price. I need to work on it a bit. But boiling my other skulls took time also. Cheaper than the chiropractor or my lawyer. Works well for decorations and keeps jail time to a minimum. Massager review. Deep throb. That's what they used to call me in high school. Bought as a not under the tree Christmas present for the wife. She grabbed at it with 2 hands and had to hold onto it with both as well. Powerful gizmo. After the fire brigade got her down from the roof again, we discovered it was stuck on full power, which explained why her hair had gone all frizzy. Oh, they were great about it and sent a new one without all the repackaging and sent back kerfuffle, which was great too because the old one's handy for cracking walnuts and putting the odd nail in. This can't go wrong. I found this review for an extension cord several years ago, but this subreddit just today. Oh, I see. Enjoy! How many years determine durability? Almighty creator of the universe and us, save customers worldwide from innumerable and irritating requests for ratings about all things prosaic? Such as salt and pepper, corns and beans, and electric cords. If the beans make us barf and the cords electrocute us, then we shall be in touch. Please help manufacturers and Jeff realize that durability is difficult to evaluate after 3 days of ownership. If the cord burns the house down 2 years from now, you will hear from us again. Amen. Well, that's a weird prayer. Can we eat the food now? Avoid keyboard keeps pressing shift key when typing. Right. First day of purchase, keyboard worked great, felt great, and looked great. Second day, went to use, and when typing, the board keeps pressing shift as typing, leading to this. Despite trying to sort on my PC's end with sticky keys, it doesn't work. This makes keyboard unusable. Avoid. Don't know what the positive reviews are going on about. I don't know, that one above seems pretty glowing. You can make those stupid, smart-ass memes very easily with that.